If the Saints finish one win away from something, anything at the end of the season, whether it be playoff seeding or just getting into the playoffs, this will be a game with a red star on it. Breaking down the numbers, the Saints did two things really well. They outrushed the Giants. That's normally a big one. They doubled New York. Plus, the Saints had roughly 10 more minutes in time of possession. But this week, those were not winning numbers, and that's odd. Let's start our four takeaways with chunk plays. Sean Payton said he told his team this week, no easy ones, meaning limit the number of chunk plays, which the Saints did not do against the Giants. The Saints gave up 7 plays of 20 yards or more. 2 of those 7 went for 50-plus. In the first 3 games of the season, by contrast, the Saints had not given up a 50-yard play, not any, and only 6 20-yard plays, and that's combined in 3 ball games. The Saints, by the way, had just 2 plays of 20 yards or more. The Giants beat the Saints in chunks. At number 3, the Saints miss Will Lutz a ton. Since 2017, Lutz has hit 88% of his field goals. Aldrick Rosas, meanwhile, is now 1 for 4. The one he missed, obviously, in an overtime game made all the difference in the game. But it's not just that. Sean Payton admitted a lack of confidence in his kicker does mess with how he strategizes. On the Saints' first drive, he opted to punt from the Giants' 40. On the Saints' second possession at the Giants' 29, they went for it on 4th and 3 instead of trying a very makeable field goal, and they missed on that 4th down attempt. And then on the Saints' third possession, 4th and 3 at the Giants' 40, Payton opted for that 58-yard field goal. Rosas missed. That's 3 times to the Giants' 40-yard line and 0 points. The point is, a lack of confidence in his kicker is making for weird decision-making and constant second-guessing. And in this game, that hurt enormously. Will Lutz, by the way, is the 5th most accurate kicker in NFL history. When he's healthy, there are no decision-making weirdnesses. At number 2, similar theme, the Saints are definitely missing Mike Thomas. In this game, we got another glimpse of what Jameis Winston can do well. At one point, he had 12 passes in a row. His quarterback rating was terrific. In fact, on the season, he is now 8th in the NFL in QB rating, but it feels like the Saints are too run-heavy because their outside weapons just aren't getting open. Right now, Deontay Harris leads the Saints receivers in targets, catches, and yards, but he's a slot guy, an inside guy, and his targets and yards are 72nd best among NFL wideouts right now. There is no reliable outside target. Obviously, this guy will change that. Now, Alvin Kamara had 26 carries, 120 yards, no catches against the Giants. That is solid production, but his longest gain of the day was just 10 yards. He has 88 touches this season. That's the 3rd most touches in the NFL, but his scrimmage yards are 15th in the league because his single longest play in the first quarter of the season is just 14 yards. I think the reason is everyone is so overplaying Kamara, he just can't get loose. Getting Mike Thomas back should help fix that. And at number 1, I just can't get away from this. It was a huge opportunity missed. The Saints had an 11-point lead in the 4th quarter with the ball, and the offense got too conservative. The defense didn't get any consistent pass rush. Sean Payton is an elite NFL coach, but this was not his best game, either play calling or decision making. Now, in the last 4 years, the Saints have been slow starters every year and caught fire right about now. I still think this team can do that, but this is a win they should have had and won't get back. And that is my number 1 takeaway from the loss to the Giants.